everyone, welcome to today's video. Thank you for stopping by on my channel today. If you're new here, my name's Elaine and my channel is called Silver Moonlight and it's a lifestyle channel. I do all kinds of uploads on different things on the channel. I do have playlists, so if you want to check out some of my other videos, if you like this one and you do want to check out some more videos, please feel free to do so. And if you can, hit that subscribe button, that would be great. It really supports my channel. Yes, so today's video is Emma and Jamie's house renovation video, and in this week's video, guys, we tackle the electrics and have some interesting discoveries. We also tackle taking the fireplace out and the fire in the lounge, which again, yes, is very interesting, what we discover behind there. We also pull up the living room flooring as well, and yeah, so I don't know if we do anything else in the video, but you'll see, you know, what we uncover, you know, and there is a few surprises, you know, of what we've uncovered. Not really pleasant ones, but surprises nevertheless. So yes, please stay tuned and enjoy the video. Right guys, please excuse, I'll take this off so you can actually see me. I need to put that back on. So guys, as you can see, I'm covered in muck, absolutely covered in muck. I'm actually not used to filming on my phone, so please bear with me if like I seem to be looking everywhere but the camera. But I've took that hearth out. I'm going to spin you around so you can see. So guys, we've took the fireplace out. It's just dumped over here in the fire at the minute. So it needs to go at the tip as well. So this is what we're left with. And do you know what? I've just got no words. I really haven't. You know, that's just, to me, a fire hazard. You know, that shouldn't have been there. So what we're going to do is we're going to brick this up because Emma and Jamie aren't having an open fire. You know, they can't have an open fire. It's like smokeless. Here, smokeless zone. You can burn some materials, can't you? Like coke and things like that.
Smokeless coke. There's a big list of what you can and can't burn. Yeah,
you can burn like the smokeless fuel, but in all fairness, it's really expensive. It's just as cheap to have your heating on, like your central heating. So we're going to have a fire. Maybe it's a fake log burner, but this is going to be blocked up, and we're going to actually brick it up. Yeah, it's just had a load of stuff just stuffed in. So we're going to remove this, and we will be bricking this up. But just to show you, just pull this out. Oh my goodness! What the? Wow. Okay, David, you need to come see this. Oh my goodness! So we disconnected the fire there. Have you ever seen anything like that? They've stuffed that socket. If that had malfunctioned, it would have set a fire.
I've seen worse.
I have not.
Joining block.
Oh my gosh! Honestly, it's really good that we're actually pulling things out because we're discovering a house of horrors. We really are. Look at this. It's just a house of horrors. It really is. Oh, Emma, I know you're going to watch this, my love, and I know you're going to be really disheartened, but I hope when you are watching this, you're sitting in here and it's all done, and you can look back and think, wow, you know, wow, we did it. David just said, tell everyone what you just said.
So it's got the wow factor, but not in a nice way.
Right guys, so we're in this room. I don't want to leave my mask off for too long. We've just gotten rid of all the old insulation and now we're cleaning up this. I'll just flip this around so you can see. Okay guys, So we're just cleaning up all of this. Look at the skirting boards. So yeah. I can't believe this was in the loft. All of this debris. That's off when they've done the roof, isn't it?
Most of it. Plus,
well, a lot of it.
50 years of dust and soot.
Yeah. Because there were coal fires in here, you can see like where the little hearth is there. So yeah, we're just cleaning this up a little. We've got some plasterboard arriving this afternoon for the ceilings. It's like, yeah, stripping the house out, you know, and we keep on covering things. So yeah, we'll crack on. There's David. Hard at work. Been given the task of taking the sockets off. So like all of the sockets in the house. So these ones are already being taken off and the wire removed. There's a one there which has been taken off, but I'll take that fully off. This one, just all of them, we're not keeping any of the sockets. There's all new ones going to go on, I believe. Yeah, because they're all really old and they're surface mounted. So, and absolutely scruffy, I might add. But yeah. Let's get to this one. I think this one will be the first one. I haven't got my glasses on actually. So I have no idea if that's a Phillips head or a flat. I think it's actually a flat head. But I do have my tool bag. Where's my tool bag? There it is. This is my tool bag. Do you ever bought me it for Christmas? But I'm going to buy some more tools to go in it. I do like my tools. I do have a tool kit in the car as well. And it's pink. It's a pink one, guys. But David wasn't bothered about buying pink. He was like, no, they'll get like scruffy in anywhere. But this is my tool kit. So it's got just an array of things in. So I'm just going to take these out. I don't think I can do it with like keeping hold of the camera as well. But you get the gist of it. The cables, I'm just taking out the earth. You can see this is the earth, the positive and the negative feed. So I'm just disconnecting that. Right guys, I've just got to show you this one. This is just like, wow. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a double socket. Now I've already took this back box off. So there was two of these on together to build the socket out because they needed to get all of this behind it. So this is, look at this. Look at these wires here. But can you see this here, this wire here? Sorry, I'm all over with the camera. This one here leads up into this one. They've actually spurred this one off to put in this one. Guys, I don't know if this is going to pick it up, but I can actually see it outside in here, in this socket. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's outside. That light. Wow. Right guys, so I found out why you can see the outside, and it's this hole here. Can you see? You can clearly see where the socket is from this side, but it's just a hole. Just a hole. Okay guys, so I've just took the socket off here. I've got the back box to take off, but this wire was obviously through there, so I've just pulled it out, and it's a spur, and they've spurred this socket. I'll just show you where from. If I go in this room, so you can see where that socket is there. And what they've done is, this is the other socket. They've spurred that off, but then they've took it down here, and David's dismantling this one.
It was surface mounted from this.
Surface mounted.
Down there, down, up into there, and then from there through the wall to the other one.
Yeah. So they do want a socket here, and they want a socket here. David's roughly drew on the wall where they're going to go. And they're having a one over here as well, which he's started chiseling. Oh, it's dusty in here. And yeah, so this socket here is going to be moved over to here, but we don't know whether to put one here or not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna I've took the socket off, and I'm just gonna remove the back box because there's a double back box going on here. Let's just, sorry, the camera's all over the place. I do apologise. Just separating the cables, the positive, the negative, the earth. So David needs to make this bigger to fit a double socket and probably do the wiring again. Over here, you can see they've obviously not had the same laminate flooring, so they've actually used two different bits. These two pieces are not the same laminate flooring as that. And there's a piece over there in the corner. Oh, I've got beetles on me and all sorts. So clearly there's two different laminates there, and if you come here, they've used different pieces here. Okay, so this is even starting to get to me, you know, and usually I can see like the positive and like the vision at the end, and I still can, but it's like one bad thing after another, uncovering one thing after another, and it's like, please, we need a break, you know, let us just discover something, you know, that, yeah, something positive would be great at this point. Okay guys, sorry if you can hear banging and knocking, it's David upstairs, but I just thought I'd show you this. This is a cupboard. This is, we've took the fireplace out. Well, I took the fireplace out. I'm a right demolition girl. And this is the cupboard in alcove. I think we're going to open this out. I think this is going to be, I'm going to pull this all out as well, I think. I need to double check with Emma and Jamie, but I'm going to dismantle this next, if that's, you know, okay to do so. I think we should. There's just, yeah, let's have a look in here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I haven't lifted this. It's the board of hiya son, hi. Sorry, I've got a dog. No, I'm busy. Come on, down. I haven't even lifted the green tile yet. This what was the laminate was on top of. There's obviously been a massive leak. A massive leak. Can you see it, guys? It's like, when will it ever end? I'll stand over here and you get some idea of how big this leak is. It's stretching more than half of the room. That's the length of the room. So it's stretching like right over, you know. Yes, I'm dreading taking these tiles up and seeing the floorboards. I'm hoping that they're fine. On a positive, we have delivery of plasterboard. So yes, we need to move that so we can get under here to get the rest of the flooring up. But yes, we have plasterboard, but I am going to uncover this. I've got a dog in there. Come on, get out of there and see what lies beneath. Come on, no, I don't need doggy help. Thank you very much. Come on, no, move. Good boy. Right, let's give this a go. Oh, no. See this? I hope you can. This moves, so I think we're going to have to do something with that, and of course clean it all. So let's pull the rest of this up and see what else is here in this house of horrors. I've dubbed it the house of horrors. Stuck to the floor, which is what I expected, to be fair. Right, I need a rubber bag, and I'm going to bag all this green tile up as I go, just to tidy as I go, I guess. Guys, we've pulled a piece of plywood up from here. This is the all concrete base of the hearth, and look what we found underneath, just pieces of like wood and these cards here. These. Just to kind of give height instead of sorting it out properly, you know, and screeding it. They've just stuck any old scraps of, well, anything under. So that'll need a screed. So guys, it's another day around the house of horrors, aka Emma's and Jamie's new home. I don't know where I left just last night, but yeah, I can show you around and show you what has been done, like a recap, and then I'll tell you what my jobs are here and also what David's jobs are here. So I'm just going to flip yous round and show you what's on the agenda today in the house of horrors. Okay, starting in the kitchen. I've had me and like my relative have moved the bath and everything from the living room into here because we pulled the floor up in there, but we'll go in there in a second. Yes, all the cupboards are off the walls, as you know. I did take the electrics out yesterday, so we've just got the wires out here. These will also be removed as well when she ever comes to put the new ones in. Again, this one I was finding difficult to get off, and in all honesty, I couldn't loosen this wire because I can't see without my glasses on, and it's kind of deep inside, and I just couldn't see it, guys. I really couldn't. I might tackle this today and try and take this out, just to help David. The cupboard is gone. You know, that's opened all of that up, but unfortunately, the way the kitchen's going to be configured, it means we have to block this up, and it's just dead space, which is a shame. But David did have a suggestion for this, and he said, I mean, we've tried all ways, guys. We've tried thinking, well, we'll put a bench and then we'll put it to here. We'll even go in the cupboard, but if you get in the cupboard, it opens to here, so you're not going to be able to open the door. If you stop it short of the cupboard so you can use the cupboard, you know, the cupboard door's got to open somehow. Even if it was a bifolding door, it would still have to open, and you wouldn't be able to, you would have to stop the kitchen units about here, you know what I mean? So, and it just about, well, to the window, it would just look really, really odd. So what we're going to do with the kitchen is one big U kitchen. So we'll have benches and cupboards running along here, here, and here, and this will be where the fridge freezer goes. I think Emma's getting an integrated one. The cupboard will be totally blocked up, and the window we're taking out as well, and we're blocking that up. So she'll be able to, well, they'll be able to have wall cupboards from here all the way along to there. Cooker hood, wall cupboards here. Actually, the new boiler is going there, and wall cupboards here. I've measured for the wall cupboards roughly, so here it works out quite well. I'll just, for instance, for this wall, we can get a 300mm and a 50, because it is 80mm this, so we can get like a thinner cupboard and then on that side we can get a 600 cupboard for the boiler to go in. This side works out pretty well. I think we can get 4 600mm cupboards up here, unless Emma decides she wants a feature like glass cupboard. I don't know, but my jobs are probably pulling this floor up at some point, dismantling that cooker hood. I have to take these doors off today because these don't even close, guys. I'll show you what I mean. It's, can you see, it just doesn't even close. This has got a gap, so the job is for me to take the doors off and take the architrave off all of the frame, you know, and also the door linings as well, because these are no good either. So I'm going to take the door liner off. So basically all of this frame out. Then in this room, I'll be taking all of the skirting boards off because they want like wooden skirting boards, so all new ones. In all fairness, these ones are not too bad, but they have been painted over, and there is like this, for instance, in the bay window. It's not a good, you know, they haven't mited that properly. It's not a good finish. So yeah, also this door needs to come off, and all of the frame as well. This cupboard, this isn't my job today, but this cupboard needs to come out as well. And I'll explain why. Oh, I pulled all the flooring up in here. The plasterboard's there to go on. This cupboard needs to come out as well. So I am at one point going to do this cupboard, but I don't think that's today's job. It's possibly a job for tomorrow. Yeah, and that'll be wall up above there. So depending when I get in here to see where the pipes are going, I'm thinking we could probably be able to take some of this wall out to about here and above it. And we might be able to take it all out actually, because we'll just need to see where the pipes are, because there's a cupboard directly above there. So if we're moving the central heating pipes, we might be able to configure it a bit better, where this can be all open into an alcove, like that side there. So we need to investigate that further when this cupboard comes out. I do know the stop taps under here, so you can't really do much about that. Just like box it in. Yeah, but my other daughter's in a similar property and we did take this all out. She had this kind of thing going on and we did take it all back. But there was pipes up here in her house and she didn't want a central heating changing, so she's got like a step in it. But yes, I'll show you what David's doing upstairs. Probably need to pull these gripper rods off as well. You've seen up there, you know, where Aragog was living. Aragog's spider's webs are still there. I'll show you. Look at them. Wow. Yeah, the mirror here. I haven't taken this off because I know it's going to break and I'm not going to be the one with the 7 years bad luck. The bathroom pretty much the same with no ceiling yet. This room again pretty much the same. I haven't cleaned it up totally in here because there's still a lot of metal mess to make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really pretty pointless. I've just gave it a rough clean. David's busy on with that socket there. Yeah. And this still needs taken down, all of this, like compressed cardboard, what the ceiling used to be. So we can put the new one up. Sockets are off, which I removed yesterday. David's making them into double sockets. And that one there was a double socket, surface mounted.
Surface mounted.
But as you can see, the back box was a single one. In this room, I mean, look at this. Look at this. And I've cleaned that. No, I haven't. In here, wow. Okay, where do we start? So David's took up, he's removed that skirting board. We've got the floors pulled up here. So he's put, can you see he's just started roughly putting in the wire. It's not in yet, it needs sheathing on it and things. But that's basically, can you see he's like put it in and it's running along here. So it'll be coming up from the consumer unit downstairs up here and in a ring main. There's some over there. So I'm thinking the ring main starts here, David, beside the cupboard door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ring main starts here and then runs. Where are you going to run into? Oh, I would put it this way around. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So to this socket. I think there's going to be another socket over there he hasn't done yet. Then it'll run under the floor to this socket. To this socket. Did you put that one in yet? Well, yeah, to this socket, then goes into the next room and round in a loop, hence the ring, like in a ring main. Yes, so pipes. This is the central heating system. So that's in, what's that? That's more than 15mm pipe, David. That one then.
That's the 22mm.
22mm. So that can stay, no? No.
That's all coming out.
And look at this, guys. This is called a manifold. And I believe this is why they put the boiler upstairs, David. One of the reasons, because the manifold's up here. And I think they just made it easier for them.
That's where the tank would have been.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes, they've stuck the boiler in that cupboard over there because of the manifolds here, and I just believe it's been easier for them and cheaper. But
there would have been an immersion tank.
yeah,
Which
in
is
the loft.
probably what. No, the immersion tank would have been in there.
Not normally. They're normally up in the loft. Anyway, so this is the manifold, and as you can see, it's in micro bore or mini bore. The people call it different things. I call it micro bore. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit interesting, and you can see there that there's like all this verdigris on it, so there has been leakage. So it's a good job this is all coming out, really. You know, you don't want it leaking down on the ceiling in the living room. But instead of putting like spaces in and proper things, they've just jammed bits of insulation, you know, in here to stop the pipes from rattling and moving. So you know, you get these pipe clips specifically for that. So they haven't even done that right, you know. It's everything being done on the cheap and not very professional either. So yeah, all of that's got to come out. But before that, it's concentrating on the electricity, and then we concentrate on the heating afterwards and pulling this boiler out. We don't even know if it works, guys. We're going to try and, well, we're doing the electricity, and then we're going to just try and run it, you know, just to see. But it looks like there has been a leak from the boiler in the past, because when I pulled the floor up down here, I'll show you. I pulled the floor up in the passage. I think you can probably see it from here. Can you see this staining here on the floor? And as soon as I see any staining on the floor, my eyes instinctively look up, you know, because I've had that many problems in my own house, you know, with leaks, and my instant reaction is to look up. I think everybody's is, to be fair. And look, guys, it's leaked. Can you see the ceiling? So up above here is exactly where the boiler is. So it has leaked. So my guess is the boiler isn't working. Anyway, I've rambled on and on. So I'm going to get some work done, guys. Guys, I've got no idea how I'm going to get these screws out. They've been painted over that much. I just have no idea. But I'm going to give it a shot. Wish me luck. Right, guys, next in the house of horrors is this pipe. Now, it's not a pipe, actually. It looks like a pipe, but it isn't. It's the electric wire.
Cable trunking.
Yeah, it's cable trunking. So the electric wire runs inside of this metal pipe, and this is very, very old. This is what the house would have been originally built with. So they put the wire in a pipe. I'm guessing it's from like mice attacks and stuff like that. So that's the downstairs lighting cable. But this metal trunking should have really been taken out when they put this new cabling in. But they've just never took the trunking out. So David's going to take that out now. Well, at least as much as you can do, yeah. As much as, yeah. So I'm going to be putting the back boxes in the sockets. I think I'm going to start in here with this one, just to see if Dave does a job. You know, I'll install the back boxes. Right guys, so that's one back box on, ready to be wired, and it just needs the plastic sheathing in here. which is over there in the corner. So that's one done, and I just have, don't know how many more. I'll go to that one next. Right guys, so reel of cable here. We've got the floorboards up, so it's going in and popping up here. It's going to go. Can you see the joistings notched out? So David's put the cable in, and then it's going to pop up behind the skirting and then up into the wall. I actually like doing electrics.
Obviously, if you're doing a complete refurb and don't have skirting boards on, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but when you're having to work around things, it takes a bit longer.
I'm trying to minimise the work, so...
Yeah, I mean the wire that's sticking out the wall can be removed because it's redundant now. This is like the new wiring.
Right, yeah, there we go.
I'll stick the back box on there then. Oh, I wasn't sure whether you had the cable grips. You know, the little cable grips. I saw them in tool station. I was going to pick them up. Yeah, I thought you would have had some at home, so I was like, shall I pick them up, shall I not?
Cable clips, yeah.
Yeah, the cable clips.
I
call it cable grips, but you knew what I meant.
I'm only doing the first fix at the moment.
Yeah.
Once everything's in, I'll go around and just pop a cable clip just on in place.
Do you want me to do the back box on there then?
No.
Not yet.
Because we've got to work out if that's the one that appears appears in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think that feeds down into the kitchen, that one what's here on the skirting board.
I need a tester from home for that.
Yeah. Should we put a bet on? I bet that goes to that socket downstairs.
No, because it's the same bet. It's the same bet I'm putting on to get it.
But I put it on first.
That's like saying, do you want to have a bet? It's raining out there. Con artist.
I bet you a drink. A glass of wine. In a pub. Be gone. Be gone. We are. We actually, I think we're going to go away at the weekend.
To a land far, far away.
Just for a little breather, a little bit of a rest. Right, hopefully there should be a cable. I'll pop up here. Yes! I've got it. Yeah. Feed a bit more. Yeah, that'll be enough. Yeah, guys, as you can see, we have made some progress. I know it doesn't really look like progress at the minute, but we know what we're dealing with, you know, we know what needs doing, like, totally now. And it's about putting all that nice, you know, safe and new wiring in, and, you know, everything's going to be, like, brand new and up to current standards. So and it's just going to be more efficient as well, you know, with a new boiler and central heating system, and obviously new electrics is going to be more safer. And yeah, it's just it's starting to you know, because we've generally took everything out now, and now it's all about putting things back in. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I do hope it's been helpful. And yes, please join me in the next video if they're, you know, a house renovation, because I'm hoping now it's all going to start coming together, and we're going to be like planning kitchens and bathrooms and things like that, you know. And we'll certainly take you out when we're looking for kitchens, looking for tiling and things like that. So yes, I hope to see you next time, guys, and stay safe, everyone, and have a brilliant week ahead. So bye bye for now. Bye.